Hi again, folks. In this video, I want to talk about those ads that will be coming on the jerseys starting in a few years. Coming up. All right. I think, if I'm correct, it's the year after next year, right? Anyway, I watched a video on it last night. I know it's not next year. I'm 100% against it. I'm 100% against it. I look at it like this way, guys, honestly. I have a beer, I'm going to have another 100 after. And it's like, it's kind of the same thing. If you let these little termites, okay, get their hands on stuff like this, they're going to flood us. I'm just sure of it. I mean, look, it used to be the ads were on the boards. Now we got these things in center ice and behind where the goal judge used to be and things like this. You know, now we even got to a point we even started seeing cars and like seats and no. Like this, if I don't want this to happen is what I'm saying. I don't want this to happen. They're going to do it, obviously. But I think, you know, now we started with the helmets and what we're going to use the pandemic as the excuse. Give me a bloody break. Do a rollback on the players' salaries, please, before doing something like this, NHL. Really? Come on. Seriously, do a rollback. These guys, they're rich. They're fine. They're okay. They are. Especially guys that made, let's say, $5 million and up. There should be a huger rollback on those guys. There really should be. But, of course, they'd file a grievance because they're going to be broke if they don't make their $5 million a year, even though no fans were coming or whatever it was they were making. So ridiculous. Yes, terrible idea. Terrible idea. I don't think it's good to even let one ad happen on a jersey. No, because then you let these greedy marketers get their hands on anything, they're going to cling to you. You know, it's like when a swimmer's drowning and they want to drag you down with them. It's the same exact thing. This is exactly the same thing. Not a good idea for marketing. Just not a good idea. I didn't want them to touch the jerseys, guys, really. The helmet, I could handle it, whatever, you know, a little symbol on the helmet, but for them to actually get their hands now on the jerseys, it's dangerous because this can get out of control eventually. Eventually they'll say, well, it's only the top part in the arms they're doing. And then the next thing you know, it's it's just not a good thing. So kind of my take on it, you know. I wanted to mention something here before I forget. Let me check something here, because I am on this video, and this poor guy's been waiting forever. Greg H., players that have had fusion surgery and the results. Haven't forgotten, buddy. I want to get this right when I do it. This is a real touchy subject for a lot of us. So I will try to get on that in the next few days, just so you know what I can. I can tell you that the pickings are slim and the information is very slim out there. So, all right. So back onto this thing about the jersey ads. I think it's stupid. I think it's just a bad thing. I just don't see any positive in it, except that some teams are making a bit of marketing money. It's not like they need it, really. I know that they took a real hit there. It'll take years to come back from it, but you know, you've seen how much money. I mean, when you're able to pay hockey players $10 million a year, come on, you know, you're making money. So stop paying your players so much and stop worrying about the extra few million you might make by putting a stupid crest on the team's jerseys, you know. I'm hoping there's a way. I don't know if there is. I'm hoping there's a way that Pegula could say, no, we're not doing that. You know, I'm hoping. I really am. You know, what are you going to start doing? Because I know out here at the CFL, and I know you guys laugh at the CFL. I'm a CFL fan and NFL, of course. But CFL, you know, sometimes when you order their jerseys, they come with those stupid, like you know, Rona logo, you know, like stupid things on the jersey you don't want. So I remember when I ordered my Bombers jersey years ago, I contacted them. I said, look, I don't want any of those. If I buy this jersey, I don't want any of those silly crests on there, you know, those advertising crests. You got to ask them not to put them on. I don't want them. And they didn't, which is good of them. So anyway, that's that. That's where I stand with that, guys. I don't think it's a good idea at all for the game. I think it's already too commercial, the NHL, and we don't need to make it more commercial. We really don't. We really, really, really don't. We don't need to get more commercial just because some money guy talks to the other money guy and says, okay, you can make money this way, and you know, this will help us make money this way. But what about the image of the game? You know, I don't want to see these. I don't want that. I was already thrilled we got rid of the stupid number that was here, you know? You remember that? I hated that. I hated that stupid number that the Sabres put there for years. And now what, we're going to replace it with what? I don't know, the Home Depot? Oh, God. Please no. I just hope they come up with something. I'm hoping, I'm counting on Pegula, actually, that if he has any say in this, that he'll just say no. I don't need this extra money to ruin our jersey look. I just don't, but we'll see. We'll see. I know he has a rep as a cheapskate. I don't buy it. All the money he's put into the rink, and, you know, he's not really cheap. He's just angry, I think, at the franchise, too. So maybe this year he's backing off, eh? All right, that's it. I just wanted to have a little talk, and that I'm 100% against it, 100%. It sickens me to think that we're going to have these ads on our jerseys eventually. Oh, God, no. You guys have seen how ridiculous it looks like, especially out in Europe. Oh, God, it's awful, especially on the ice. Some of the circles is like a car dealership, and we don't need it. I hope we don't do it, but anyway. Okay, that's it. I got a bunch of videos I want to make today. I'm done with this one. Got to get my dog out. Hey, come here. Come here. Here, she's stretching, guys. You're going to have to wait a sec. This is important. She's stretching. Come here. And she's creaking over, saying, wait a minute, you're going to put me in the camera? Aren't you? You're going to put me in the camera, and there she is. Yes, the one and only Tequila. All right, folks, I'll see you in the next video. Have a good one.